you guys doing today? My name is Anima, and today we have a live Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle for you all, this time against Rioji. Not Persona 3's Rioji, as there is no Y. Why, Rioji? Why? Anyway, welcome to the channel, Rioji. Thank you so much for accepting my challenge on the Twitter. Your Twitter link will be in the description down below, as well as the YouTube channel if you have one. There'll be a question of the day at the end of the video, folks. Drop a like if you want to support me. But of course, you should make that decision at the end of the video, unless you're being a complete sodding rebel and liking it right now, in which case, you're crazy. So, let's hit battle start and see what everybody's brought to the table. This is a UU match, and I am not amazing at UU, so please bear with me. It's not my it's not my best tier. I kind of get trying to think of a better way to say pooped in the mouth. But me getting someone poops in it's gross. Anyway, there's a Pidgeot, a Galvantula, Crocodile, Toxicroak, Espeon, and a Rotom Heat. Let me know who I have brought. I have brought Sweet! The Hitmonchan, Syndragosa, the Hydreigon, Moonpeen, the Cresselia, Spoons, the Alakazam, Spike, the Nidoqueen, and Illuminati, the Galvantula. So we've got a Galvantula situation over here. I'm not too fond of that, quite frankly. I have a Galvantula myself, but I don't know, we're a little bit different. We're a little bit different. So, what can I really do about you? The Galvantula lead is pretty much a thing. I kind of want to lead with Syndragosa, to be honest, because that would be cool. And we can just get like a free hit on whatever we want. So, I think I'm inclined to do that. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's just lead with my dear friend Hydreigon. I haven't battled for literally like a week, so I feel a bit rusty. And yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna go really. I mean, it's like I haven't battled for a week, so what tier do I choose to fucking come back to? Oh wait, UU, the tier I'm like the weakest in, so so ace. Now this thing is here. Hi Webster, you're quite cute. What we are gonna do is I don't want my Moonpeen taking a bunch of damage. Honestly, Webster, you're a bit of a little problem towards me. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is go straight for the I want to go for the Dark Pulse, to be honest, because I think it'll be a 2-hit KO. Does Bug resist Dark? I feel like it's just ambivalent towards it. I don't think it resists it per se, so I'm just gonna go straight for the. Oh wait, no, maybe Draco. Maybe Draco is the best thing to do, but I'm gonna miss. So we're just gonna go for the Dark Pulse because I do believe Webster is just gonna go for that Sticky Web, and that's all it's probably gonna do. This is a 2-hit KO anyway. Oh no, go straight for the Bug Buzz. That's a bit interesting. Syndragosa is gonna live that though because Hydreigon is a holy shit. Because Hydreigon's a beast. He might want to preserve this thing, in all honesty. So I'm kind of expecting him to, but he doesn't really have any switch-ins apart from the Krook, which I suppose could pursuit me or whatever. So I actually feel like he's going to switch out, so I'm going to go into my Hitmonchan, predicting him to switch out. I don't predict him to Volt Switch. I feel like he wants to keep this thing and he wants to go for the Sticky Web at some point. I really am strongly feeling that he wants to keep it. If not, then tits McGee, I suppose. But either way, we still have a good hit in Syndragosa. It's kind of okay for my Scarfer to be damaged. I'm not really expecting her to come in and take hits. I'm alright with that. It's a lot of damage, but we broke Webster's sash, and if he was going to go for the Sticky Web, we would have punished him, so yeah, I am actually expecting Crocodile to come in right now, which is why I'm going into my Hitmonchan, because Crocodile can't touch me. Even Intimidate, I don't care. It can't touch me. I am Assault Vest as well, so even if we come in on a hit, it'll be fine. My Hitmonchan is also my Rapid Spinner for this team, so it's not really a problem. So we're going to switch out. I really do hope he has switched out. I would be a bit bemused if he stayed in, but it's like not that weird for him to do that. I am surprised he's gone straight for the Sticky Web. I am surprised. So he does resist my Mark Punch, but I'm kind of tempted to show it just because, like, it's Iron Fist. I'm just gonna see how much damage it does do because I don't even know, to be fair. Not Team Builder. Hitmonchan, Mark Punch. I don't have anything, so let's just go with that. Galvantula. I just need to make sure this will kill because I'll be like, what the hell? If it doesn't kill, it'll be like really sad. So Mark Punch, yeah, it looks like it's a solid kill. So we're just gonna go straight with the Mark Punch, as I believe he's probably just gonna sack this thing. Oh, dicks. We'll still take this, but it's like, Tits McGee. Fuck, I really did expect that to kill. Oh, we must have got the lowest roll ever. But that's the thing with rolls. I don't really... Right, what do we all think about rolls? What's the point? Why don't they just do a set amount of damage? Why is there... Fuck! Why is there chance in everything? It's fine, I'll recover from this. Why is there chance in, like, almost every aspect of Pokemon? Like, the... I don't know if I can take another Thunder from this range, but whatever. Okay, well this is honestly really bad because my spinner is injured. So, you know what though, I don't even care. I will pull through. I will pull through. I am honestly just like completely... It's just whatever. I'm just gonna expect Pokemon to do this to me because that's what it does! It likes to do the, pooping in my mouth. I really don't like that, but it does do that. And he's thinking, buddy, you don't need to think. You really don't. Just like attack or something. Or switch out, actually. You can switch out, but nobody particularly wants to take a hit that much. It's... You fucker. Fuck this game. You know what I thought in my head, but I didn't voice it out loud. I went in my head. Oh, I do hope we have like a Haxless game, you know, because I mean it's been a while, so I haven't like, you know, I haven't like, you know, like played for a bit, so hopefully the hack situation has changed. Nah, man, it hasn't changed. So we're just gonna go for U-turn because we just have to outspeed this thing, and yeah, so we lost a really good Pokemon early on, and that honestly upsets me, but I'd rather lose Hitmonchan than like, I don't know, than my Hydreigon. So, that's alright, you know? It's alright! We'll just take it. I hate the camera angle's all different now, because that's just life. Because I'm back in England now, and I don't really want to be here, because the weather's shit. The food chains are less impressive. And it's just cold. It's colder. Well, I mean, it's cold in America too, but like, man. Anyway, so this is annoying because he has switch initiative on me, but and also the web is up, so it's like, yay! But there's nothing I can really do. Fuck this game sometimes. Now let's see. He gets switch initiative on every single thing I do, so there's not that much I can do about the situation. Thankfully, the Galvantula is dead, so that's one nice thing, I suppose. I really want my rocks up because I really want to punish these situations. What can we do, ladies and gentlemen? We can go into... Let's just go into Galvantula right now. Let's just go into our dear friend Galvantula. Into Illuminati! That's an in-joke, by the way, which nobody will ever get. And, yeah, so goodbye, Galvantula, you sodding. That's just unfortunate, though, isn't it? Thunder does have a good chance to paralyze, so it's going to go into Fuchsia, thinking that I'm a sticky web set. Sorry, my friend, that would be smart if I was actually a sticky web set, but I'm not. I am an offensive, fully offensive life orb thing. This hidden power won't kill me unless your choice specs. But my life orb recoil is going to kill me. Wow, that did a lot of damage. But, yeah, I'm probably going to lose my Galvantula, to be honest. Okay, it's a double down. Espeon goes down, so my life orb is going to take me out. This is ridiculous. Alright, well, at least the Espeon's dead. Not that that was that big a problem anyway, so... I'm gonna go into Syndragosa because she's the fastest thing I have. We can outspeed and kill stuff. So, you know, it's sort of okay. Who's the last Pokemon? I still have Alakazam, so we still have some offensive thing. And my walls are still intact, so we can just sort of mess around there. I don't really know how this is going to turn out, I'm afraid. This hasn't been a particularly amazing plays kind of battle, and I apologise for that, because I like them to be, like, you know, cool plays, not just, like, fast and full of hacks, and, you know, I'd prefer them when they're, like, when they're more back and forth and more, like, mind games and stuff, but at the moment it's like everything is dying, and it's terrible. So we'll just have to see. Out comes Otheus, the Pidgeot. I don't give a shit! I am a Hydreigon, and yes, that's pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look up if I can OHKO this thing. I don't think I can, because I think Mega Pidgeot is quite fat. So let's see. Mega Pidgeot. Can we OHKO you with a Draco Meteor? There is actually a chance. It's only a 30% chance though, and I don't know if I want to take those odds. I feel like I want to weaken this thing first before we go a bit do-la-la with our stuff. So what we're going to do is just go for the U-turn. It won't do much damage, but I just want to weaken this thing before we get too excited and start going for the stuff. So it's going to Mega Evolve. Actually, will you outspeed me after you Mega Evolve? No, you won't, because your speed is still, it's still like kind of crap. So 295 actually with a Scarf, that puts us over 400. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not worried about this thing outspeeding me. So now we're gonna go into Moonpeen, especially defensive sort of Cresselia, as this Hurricane is going to do. Let's see, as long as it's not like a 2-hit KO, I don't care. So cool, it's like fabulous. We're totally fine. And I kind of guess he's going to stay out or go for Toxic if he has it. That would be pretty nuts. So, right. Okay, it's mid-game. Let's try and claw back some momentum now. So, now let's see. Who's the best Pokemon for him to go into? Crocodile, kind of. So what we can do is go for a... Let's see. Depends what kind of Crook it is. So, we're just going to go for the Ice Beam, because it'll do good damage to the Pidgeot, it'll do good damage to the Crocodile. Toxicroak doesn't really want to come in at all because I 4 times fuck that thing up. Rotom Heat can try to come in and burn me, I guess, but I have Toxic and Moonlight. I will be cool, I will be fine. And we will claw this game back. That is how it goes. That's how we're gonna do. That's how it's gonna be. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Haven't battled for a while. It's Christmas soon. I have things to wrap. Out comes Rooty. Who's Rooty? Oh, that was a good play. That was the best switch in he could have made, so congratulations. Let's see what you have for me, Rooty. That was a critical hit. You seem to be a defensive Rotom because you have leftovers and stuff. But I am guessing Rooty wants to put a burn on me. I'd rather a burn than a Toxic, unless this is some kind of funky sort of Rotom with stuff that it can do to hurt me with Toxic. Toxic would be bad. We're gonna go for a Toxic of our own. Toxicroak's the only one who can come in on that. Crook can kinda come in, maybe, but it can't. It can only hit me with like a knockoff or whatever. It can't like or Crunch, I guess. But who runs Crunch nowadays? Does Crocodile? Crocodile gets Crunch surely. So we're gonna exchange status. I'm totally fine with this. This is ace. And yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy with that. I'd much rather be burnt than poisoned. So yeah, so we've got the poison on the Rotom. That's awesome. And yeah, he's going to, you know, get whittled away by that, really. So I'm not completely sure what I want to do. I kind of want to just go for an Ice Beam. Again, predicting him to go into Crook now. Even so, that would be a really, really, really risky play. I don't know if he'd be inclined to do that. Fuck it, YOLO, we're just gonna go for Ice Beam again. I don't even care. Thing is, like, does he want to stay in though? Because he can't touch me. Like, he really cannot touch me for love or money. Like, he really can't. The most he can do is like Hidden Power Dark if he has it or something. But I will eat that up because I'm a Cresselia. And I have reliable recovery in Moonlight. He doesn't. He has Pain Split, sure, but the Toxic will get him eventually. So it's like, there's not really much he can do, but Overheat, so it's like, whatever. So he's gonna go for the Overheat. This is gonna do really, really negligible damage, all things considered, and Rioji's special attack is going to harshly fall as we go for an Ice Beam. So, honestly, Crocodile might want to come in right now. I am feeling somewhat inclined to go for Ice Beam again, but if I don't Moonlight, I'm gonna be stuffed, so, let's have a think. Now, do I go for the, do I just go for the, like, I don't know. I still have Syndragosa, lest we all forget, and a Spoons. So I think what I'm gonna do actually is just go for the Moonlight, because whatever. He's probably gonna switch out now, and honestly Moonlight's probably not the best play, but I need my Cresselia at good health to combat the Pidgeot because nobody else can really combat it. My Alakazam can somewhat deal with everything else, kinda. I don't know. I just need some damage on that Pidgeot before I can sick Syndragosa on it. And to be honest, Pidgeot can't kill my Nidoqueen that easily, so it's not really that I'm not that worried about that. But that use of the word that THAT stuff. It's so, I don't know, it can't really do that much to me. But it's a problem. I need to break down the combination of Krook and the Rotom Heat. So he's really thinking now, because I could have gone for Ice Beam again, but I'm not that real. I'm not real as that, so I've actually just gone for Moonlight like a little bitch. Just being safe, just being safe. Just being safe, no reason for me not to. But a nice wrapping paper everywhere. He's gone into Otheus. Wow. Surprises. I'm confused by that though, because I could have been going for the Beam of Ice. And that, my friends, would have been a very sticky situation for my dear friend. But I am content with this, because this means... I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Do you have U-turn? I don't think you do. You would have used it by now, so... he might expect me to overpredict and go for a Side Shock, and he might go into the Crocodile. But I don't know. I don't know. You know, I kind of just feel like playing really obviously, because him going into Otheus is really strange. But he might just go into the Rotom Heat, in which case I can just Moonlight on the next turn anyway, so it really doesn't matter. We're just going to go for an Ice Beam, as he goes for the Hurricane. This is not going to kill, as we all know, and we're going to go for this Ice Beam, and that should not kill, but it will do some damage. And that is fine, that's perfect, that is totally, totally great. I am content with that. So, that's all I needed, that is all I needed. I just needed some damage on this thing. So, I believe we'll probably get taken out by the next Hurricane, but if not, we're just going to go for a Moonlight. I am fucking happy with that, I don't even care. That is totally, totally fine by me. So, we're going to get taken out by the next Hurricane. It's a critical. Just in case a roll could have mattered for me. Great. Lovely to hear. And we're forced into Syndragosa right now. But from here, my friends, we can just sort of fucking do whatever we want, really. I feel like going for the Dark Pulse, but after seeing how well this Pidgeot took, Dark Pulse should kill, but if he's got any HP investment whatsoever, we might be in a bit of trouble. See what I mean? So, I think... Oh, but I do feel like going for the Dark Pulse. I really do strongly feel like going for Dark Pulse. I feel like that's a good idea. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be a really good idea. So, we're just going to go for Dark Pulse, I don't give a shit. As my opponent is going to withdraw, going into whom? Goes out into Rooty once again. The Rotom Heat. I believe this thing is specially defensive, but I'm not really completely sure. Rooty is going to take a degree of damage from that Dark Pulse, and that's all I want. Rooty, you need to be weakened. You need to be weakened, Rooty. And now let's see, Rooty just needs to do whatever, but what we're gonna do is we're not gonna just fucking let Syndragosa die like this. We're gonna go into Spike, my Nidoqueen, as I'm expecting either a Volt Switch or just like an Overheat or whatever. Either way, Spike should be able to take at least one of these things, and we should be able to set up our rocks, which will be fine. So this is great. The Volt Switch does come, and we're gonna, hopefully, if I play my cards right, we can turn this game around. So my opponent is pretty much forced to Overheat, I believe, at this stage. What we're gonna do is just set up our rocks, get some chip damage, which will enable my Pokemon to hurt it. I don't care. I really do not care about the Pain Split. I completely don't give a shit. We're just gonna go for the Stealth Rock. That's the best thing we can do. That's awesome! And because the poison is gonna rack up on him, so it's not really that bothersome to me. Yeah, we just need to be able to take him out, so it's like whatever really. So we're just gonna go for the Sludge Wave. As my opponent goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which is interesting. I'm surprised he went for Will-O-Wisp and not Overheat. This Sludge Wave isn't going to do that much. It's going to do a decent chunk though, so that's fine. That's all we can really ask for. And yeah, we should live like an Overheat and blah 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 from this range, I suppose. Either way, this thing, it has the Pain Split if it wants to live, and that's fine. It has the Pain Split if it wants to live. We're just going to go for another Sludge Wave. Yeah, so what I foresee happening is this thing dying. It'll be a double down, regardless of the situation. And I live because I'm crazy. But it doesn't matter because the burn will take me out. But I really hope the burn doesn't take me out from the perspective of, it shouldn't. Yeah, because I'll get my Black Sludge. Because I want to get Switch Initiative, so I shouldn't die. I should live with like 1 or something. Whoa! Fine, just spit in my face. I feel that should have been like 20. I should have lived with 1 maybe. So that's a fucking problem. Now. What are we going to do? I'm a bit upset because the Sucker Punch will kill us from this range. And, okay, we're gonna go into Spoons. I think that's probably our best decision because what he can do is actually go into the Croak and spam Sucker Punch, and that will kill Syndragosa. So he's gonna go out into Toxin, which is the Croak, and yes, we're gonna go into Spoons. So unfortunately there is a web, that is a thing, so we can't really do too much about, you know, this situation. But regardless, we're just gonna go straight for a Psy Shock. It doesn't matter really what happens. It's okay if we get Sucker Punched, it's cool. Spoons is going to get taken down to her Focus Sash, but we are going to 4 times fuck this thing up. It doesn't have a sash. It doesn't matter if it does have a sash because it's broken now. So we're going to take out Toxin. And there's Hunky Damn Dory. That's Hunk Damn Dory, I'm afraid. Now, I'm going to look at Crocodile. Okay, so I'm gonna look at Crocodile because I don't know what kind of Crocodile this is. So if it's just like a bog standard Crocodile, we have a chance of killing everything with Draco Meteor, assuming I can land it all. So if that's what happens, you know, then we might be able to do something with that. We may be able to kill it. Kill them all with Hydreigon. We may be able to do that. If that's a thing. You know, it might be a thing. It might be a thing. But it's okay if it's not a thing, because I just feel incredibly optimistic about the world right now. Despite the 2-turn paralysis and the losing of the Hitmonchan. I tell you why that kind of matters, because it's like, because I lose like death fodder, and I could have messed about with my Hydreigon being at low health. I could have used it for death fodder and so on, and just got a bit of priority, bit of chip damage. So he's going to go into Otheus, and that's cool. That's smart. I tell you why that's smart, because I can't go for Draco now. Anyway, I pretty much lost this one, so we're just going to go for a Psyshock. Because he's gone into the Pidgeot, I should concentrate more in these battles, because I'm just kind of being really scatterbrained and it's not doing my opponent's seriousness any justice. So that Hurricane's going to guaranteed take me out, because of the no guard situation, which like, if you forget an ability, I'm telling you, everybody and their dad will point it out. They'll be like, "You forgot!" And it's like, okay. So that was a very good decision to go into the Pidgeot. If he'd gone into the Crocodile, then that would have been game over for him, potentially. But because he went into Pidgeot, I cannot take it out unless I get a critical hit with my Draco Meteor. So there's, under no circumstance will I be able to KO the Crocodile, so we're just going to go for a Draco. Hope we might even miss, and that would be the end anyway. So we're just going to go for a Draco, take out this thing, and if we get a critical hit on the second Draco Meteor, then we will win. And honestly, I would be like, that's fair play, in my opinion, because of all the hacks at the beginning. But even so, it's totally cool. It's totally fine. So out comes Chomp! Chomp! And yeah, unless we get a crit, we can't kill this thing. So we're just gonna go for the Draco. And if we get a crit, then it's dead. You know? If we get a crit, then it's dead. But if we don't, then... which we probably won't, because my luck hasn't been amazing. Come on! Ah, it's alright. So he does go for the Dragon Claw. Never seen a Crocodile pack Dragon Claw. And that is going to be the game. So good game. What was your name, sir? Good game, Rioji. Thank you so much for the challenge. Folks, do go and check out Rioji's Twitter. It is in the description down below, as it always is, ladies and gentlemen. So I do hope you enjoyed that match. Today's question of the day is, if you became a billionaire, right, for a weekend, you have to spend all of your money over this one weekend. Otherwise, you don't get to keep any of it. What would you spend your money on? How would you organize this? How would you go about it? Now, I read this question, and someone had come up with this crazy detailed answer about buying properties and investments and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, that's really smart. So I'd probably do what they did, and it's a very long answer, and honestly, you don't have half an hour, so I won't tell you it. Well, you won't have another half an hour on top of the half an hour of watching this video anyway, so I won't tell you it. But let me know what you would do if you were a billionaire for a weekend. You have to spend it all. You can keep what you've spent it all, but you must spend all of it over the course of the weekend, otherwise you won't get anything of it. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, right? Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye!